Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video on Bitcoin, kind of to prepare you for today, to prepare you for the week opening. It's probably going to be quite volatile. What I changed my lighting a little bit, because the volume has decreased quite significantly. Volume is down to $15 billion right now, down 63% after yesterday morning, after which it already was down quite a bit as well. So volume very low, order books a little bit thinner. So volatility is to be expected. But then the big question obviously is, and there's this very scary line here. The big question is well, what's the most likely direction? So that's what we'll talk about. Now, what I briefly wanted to start with, though, is kind of a preparation for next week in terms of economic events. All right, because what matters a lot to Bitcoin for the upcoming week is how the more economic fundamentals will develop, or financial fundamentals. I basically on the edge of that, because the S&P 500 dropped down quite a bit last Friday. That caused quite a lot of bearish pressure. Is still bullish. Nasdaq, same story. And then especially the dollar strength index, which has been bullish since the 30th of September, has not destroyed a lot for Bitcoin, but has, I think, held back the potential for Bitcoin quite a bit. So how this will open is going to be very important, and it's quite difficult to kind of predict how that's going to open. So we'll talk about that. Tomorrow again. But next week we do have some economic data coming out. All right. So first of all, on Tuesday we have the JOLTS job openings, jobs data. That's going to be quite important. They expect it to be lower than expected. If that would be the case, it would be good. But I'll still keep you updated on that as well. Then not much. I mean, we have the ADP. Employment data and GDP statistics for the US on Wednesday. Then Thursday we have a ton of news with the PCE price index and initial jobless claims. And then on Friday we have the unemployment rate and non-farm payrolls. All right, so in general it's going to be a very, very volatile week, and you should be prepared for that. And that's also, I mean, if you look at the current market structure, I would say it's a consolidation, right? And we've talked about this quite often already. Yes, if you zoom out to the 12-hour time frame, to the daily time frame, we are still trending up. But on the 4-hour time frame, and more on higher time frames as well, we're kind of consolidating here between this level and this level. All right, so within that level, I expect quite a lot of volatility. And like I said, I mean, at the moment, also with the rumors we've heard about de-escalation between Iran and Israel, which the question is how long that will last. But all right, I do still think, also in light of the elections coming up, and it seems more and more likely that Trump is going to win, whether you like it or not. I still do think that, sure, like after market opening, we can have some big spikes down, especially if the stock market opens bearish. But overall, I think it's more likely to still get one more move up into 70,000, given the fundamentals, then that it is likely that we'll have some sort of that this is basically the top, right? And that from here we're going to start a downtrend, because that's the other scenario, and that's a realistic scenario. It's a possibility, but given the way that Bitcoin is behaving right now, given the way that we reacted after the bearish news on Friday, the open interest is quite reset right here, so there's also room for leverage to kick back in. I would say something like this is most likely. All right, so in summary, short term, I think we'll consolidate, especially over the next 24 hours. We'll just grab liquidity on both sides, but ultimately I do still think that we will get higher highs in the next week or so. But I'll keep you updated on that. For now, those are my thoughts. For now, go enjoy your Sunday. All right, don't worry too much about the markets. The markets are not moving that much, but I'll keep you updated on that. For now, I think this is what you need to know. So thank you for watching. Take care and bye.